try to make this video as quick as I can and not have any killer bugs in this video. Peyton's not feeling well, so we'll see if I can make this video or not. So basically, I don't remember where I left off in that other one, the first, my first labor and delivery story. I think it was catheter. Catheter does not hurt. They wheeled me into the surgery room, I guess, and sorry if you can hear her. They wheeled me into the surgery room, and at that time Joseph was getting dressed and washed up and stuff. They had to like scrub him down and all that stuff. I was pretty much drugged up at that point, and apparently my mom, I don't remember this, but my mom asked me before I was wheeled in, she has something, and I said, don't worry, I'm an old pro at this. So, weird. But, they set me up on the table, and I remember the ladies were really sweet to me, the nurses, and one of them, I could not stop shaking still. One of them told me, hold on, got wiggle butt. One of them told me to, hold on, she's gonna start crying. She does not feel good. One of them told me to put my head on her chest and lean forward, like hugging my stomach. And I did that, and then they swabbed my back down, and they gave me the epidural. The epidural does not hurt, by the way. The shot doesn't even hurt. All you can think about, like, you're so drugged up at that point that you're just kind of like, whatever, let's just get this baby out. That's literally what you think. And trust me, I know what you're thinking. You're probably just like me. If you're pregnant, you're probably like, no, you're lying. But honestly, the women that say that are not lying. You do not care. She is so doo-dooing right now. Oh, gosh. Okay. Are you eating my arm? You eating my arm? She's gonna start eating my neck. Don't do it, baby. Thank you. Ah! Hold on. I want to see if I can lay her down without her crying. I know the quality of this video is amazing. Good baby. She's awake, but happy. Okay, so they gave me the epidural. It does not hurt at all, I promise. Like, on everything. The last thing you're thinking about is the pain. And when they did it, it was like a tingly, like, you know when your foot goes numb, and it's at that point where, like, it hurts, like the numbing hurts on your foot, like you don't want to move it. That's exactly what it felt like when it numbed my legs. And then I felt nothing, which was awesome. I wish I could have like enjoyed that for a little bit and thought about it, but I didn't really have time. So then, sorry if I keep looking down. So then, they laid me down, and they put this big old sheet underneath my boobs so I couldn't see anything. And Joseph came in, and the last thing I remember saying was that he looked really hot. And then that's when the drugs just kind of took over. As they were doing the procedure, it took about 5 minutes to get her out. And literally, the only way I can describe it is if someone picked up your skin and moved it around That is the only way I can describe what a C-section feels like. Like, just pick up your skin and move it around. That's it. Like a bunch of tugging. But no, it's not painful. It's not painful tugging. It's just, it's awkward. It's kind of like, stop that. So then, sorry, I keep yawning. So then, after 5 minutes, she was out and I heard her cry. It was so cute. I loved her cry. She has a really high-pitched cry, so she probably gonna have a high-pitched voice like me. Then that's when Joseph left the room with her to take her to the nursery. And I was left by myself with all of the doctors as they sewed me up, and that took about an hour, and that took forever. I hated it. So they said that I had a bit of bleeding than what they wanted, and I remember having trouble breathing really bad. Like, I kept telling them that I can't breathe. I was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, and they're like, you're doing great, blah, 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 and I was like, I can't breathe. I threw up during the procedure twice, and when they were finally done, they put me on a different stretcher, and they wheeled me into the recovery room. And in the recovery room, you cannot have any visitors whatsoever, like at all. And that sucked. And when I was in the recovery room, the epidural was wearing off. And that's when the pain started setting in. It was excruciatingly painful. Like, so painful. The only words I could say was, so much pain. That's all I remember saying is, so much pain. And the ladies, every, I don't know how many, probably every 5 freaking minutes, they would push on my stomach to push my uterus back into place, speed up the process, I guess. And it hurt like hell. I remember every time they did it, I would scream bloody murder, no joke. They probably thought I was a sissy, but it freaking hurt. And they gave me, I think it's morphine. I could only have 1 milligram every 10 minutes. And every time, I got to push the button to activate the morphine. And I would watch the little monitor thing that would say if the morphine was available. Every time it said morphine available, I would click the button. And I would just sit there and stare at it because it was just not enough medicine. So then, after that, they wheeled me into my own room, and they wheeled me into my own room, and that's where my family was waiting for me. Sorry, I can hear lots of stomping downstairs. And the ladies made me move myself into the bed. Mind you, I'm in still so much pain, and that fucking hurt. Hurt bad. They were very mean about that. But I moved myself, and then I was still sitting there, and people were trying to talk to me, and I wouldn't talk to them. All I said was so much pain, so much pain. And then they brought Peyton in to show her me, and so I could feed her, and that was, honestly, which sucks, I do not remember the first time I saw her, because I was in that much pain. I was incoherent. I couldn't talk. I don't remember what I said to people. Apparently, I told, ooh, I'm going to have to make this into 2 parts. Okay. Hold on. Go to part 3.